Hello, my name is John Wilson and I am the reference librarian here at Georgia Southwestern State University. Today we're going to be discussing APA formatting in Microsoft Word documents. The information that I discuss today comes from the publication manual of the American Psychological Association, 6th edition. If you don't currently own a copy, you're welcome to come down to the library and look at a copy of ours. It's in the reference section. Alright, so to get started, what we're going to need to do is pull up a blank Word document. Once the Word document is pulled up, we're going to focus on the margins. So if you would, go to Page Layout, click on it, and then go to Margins. APA format requires 1-inch margins all the way around. To do this, we just simply go to Normal, and as you can see, top 1 inch, but to bottom 1 inch, left and right 1 inch, so that's 1 inch all the way around. Click on Normal, and that's it. So once your margins are taken care of, what you want to do is focus on font. So click Home, and you're going to want to make sure that the font type is Times New Roman. So if you have something like Calibri, make sure to change that to Times New Roman. Font size is always going to be 12, so click on 12. And font color will always be black or automatic. So you can select black or automatic. Now, if you want to set this up to where you don't have to worry about it anymore, it will automatically be defaulted. Just go down to where it says font, go over here to this little icon and click, and choose Font Times New Roman, font style regular, and size 12. Make sure the font color is set to automatic or black. And if everything looks good, click Set as Default. You get two options. It can be for this document only, or it can be for all future documents. Choose the one that best suits you. Click OK when you've selected. Okay, so now we've taken care of margins and font, and we need to focus on line spacing. So let's look at paragraph right here. Where it says paragraph, if you go once again to this little icon and click, we want to make sure that the line spacing is double. APA wants double spacing, so click on double. And if we look at spacing before and after, we want to make sure that these are both set to 0. So if you see a point here, change it. Okay? Alright, so once you have 0 before and after and line spacing double, just click Set as Default. Once again, you can choose if you only want it for this document or for all future documents. Click OK when you've made your choice. Alright, so now we've done margins, we've done font, and we've done line spacing. Now let's focus on headers. The first page of a APA paper is much different than the rest of the pages. So what we're going to do is go to the top of the Word document, double click, and as you can see, our header pulls up. And if you go up here to where it says Header and Footer Tools, make sure to select Different First Page. Once you select Different First Page, go over here to where it says Page Number, and choose Top of Page. Now APA wants the number to be in the upper right hand corner, so we're going to go with plain number 3. And as you can see, we have the number 1 in the upper right hand corner. What we'd want to do now is we want to type in running head. After we type in running head, we want to put a colon, and we want to skip a space. And then we want to put the shortened version of our title in all caps. So mine would be ebook growth. Okay? Now the reason why you don't want to put your entire title in the header is because APA format says that the title should only be 50 characters long. So for that reason, we want to shorten it down. Also, the running head and title should appear on the left-hand side of the header. The number should appear on the right-hand side. To do that, we simply have the cursor between the title and the number. And so you can see it blinking right here. We just hit Tab. If you hit Tab too many times and you go to a different line, it's okay. Just hit backspace and it will correct it. And so now we have a perfect formatted header. Now, Once we're done with our header, we're going to go down below our dotted line and double click. Title information is relatively simple for APA formatting. All you need on the title page is the title of your paper, the full title. You need the author's name, and you need the author's affiliated institution. When you do your title information, you want to make sure it's 1/3 of the way down the paper. Or if you have your ruler out right here, just go to the number 2. So what I'm going to do now is just hit enter until I get to 2. All title information is centered, so make sure you select center. Now, what you want to do is you want to put your title for your first line, and you want to put the entire title name, not a shortened version like you did in the header. Okay. Your next line will be the author name, and my name is John Wilson. The third line will be the affiliated institution, and I am Georgia Southwestern State University. Keep in mind that some professors may require additional title information, so pay close attention to your syllabus. Make sure you get all the information the professor asked for. Alright, so that's it for the title page. Very simple. Once we're done with the first page, we will go to page layout, and we will click right here where it says breaks, and we will click page. And what's going to happen is it's going to automatically take us to a new page. Now, this header will be the header you use throughout the rest of the paper. So we're going to go right up here to the top of the page, double click, and it creates the header. Next, we're going to go to page number. Click on top of page and go to our third option where we put the number in the upper right hand corner. And as you can see, we have page 2 here. And what we're going to want to do is type in the shortened version of our paper, which mine is eBook Growth. Okay, so once you have that typed in, you're just going to tab over, get that title in the upper right hand corner, and if you've gone too far, just hit enter. Alright, so we have eBook Growth and we have the number 2. Notice that it's different than the first page because running head is only required to be on that first page. Now, once you have a perfectly formatted second page, you're going to go below the dotted line and double click. If you have an abstract, what you'll want to do is just type in abstract. Notice that it's not in bold and it's centered. Hit enter. What you're going to want to do is align this body to the left. So let's go and hit left. And I'm just going to copy and paste something that I wrote before. Don't pay attention to what it says. Normally what we would do is we would have a indentation here, right? That's true. In the body of the paper we would, but since we're doing an abstract right here, you do not have an indentation. If you do, you will have points taken off. So make sure not to indent in the abstract. Other facts about the abstract include that APA requires it to be between 150 to 250 words in length. Okay? So if you have under 150 or over 250, there's a possibility you may have points taken off of your paper. We also want to make sure that all of this is in Times New Roman, 12-point font, black, and we want it to be double spaced. So everything looks good here. Okay? So once we're done with the abstract page, we will once again go to page layout. We will hit breaks. And we will hit page. And as you can see, every other page you do will have eBook Growth. At the beginning of our paper, what we want to do is type in the title of our paper once again. We want to make sure it's centered. Alright, and we'll hit enter. We will align to the left, and we'll begin to indent as our paper starts. And that's pretty much it. Good luck with your paper.